I mean, why are we doing... I don't understand what's going on here. Why is it like 3 frames per second? Turn that off. It's always something. Okay, could have been that. I think I might just be trying to do too much. Still streaming? Hypothetically still streaming. Skipped frames due to encoding lag. A lot. Okay. Yep. Is that dropping now? It's trying to. How are we doing over here? Okay, so yeah, I had... Now, let's see if I start recording. Does it go up again, or is it still drop? Still dropping. Okay, because I do want to record this, I think. Probably. Maybe there's just some... probably have it cranked up or something. Twitch server, general appearance. Okay. Reset. No, oh, I can't do that. Well, that's up. Appearance, stream, multi-track. Okay. Well, I guess I'm currently streaming, so it's not going to let me do any stuff. Streaming. Reset. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, streaming looks good. And now can I reset you? Looking okay. Alright, now if I try to start recording, it's probably going to start seeing sad. No? You good? And it's... Yeah, I mean, it gets choppy. I feel like I've done that before, but maybe that's just too much. It's okay. We'll just stream. What am I doing? Right. Or just record one or the other. That's fine. Stay good, dude. Okay, so today we're looking at the hi pseudo tie. Today we're looking at some data I recorded yesterday. Oh, I should be doing this mic elsewise. Okay, hello, hello. That's probably better. One would hope. Can I move you up? Okay, well, I think that'll do. Wait, that's vertical sources. Oh, is that why? Anyway, let me know if I'm inaudible. Okay, so let's see. Where were we? Yesterday. We were here yesterday, and we were in my other setup, and we recorded some videos of me walking on a treadmill. Right? Is that the one I want? Or did I move it in? Oh no, it's here, FreeMoCap recordings. Listen. Yes. Okay, so right, and then the images as planes wasn't working. I fixed that this morning, hopefully. And I should be able to, yeah, I'm going to rerun it. I should be able to get the images back. And then I'm going to try a little test experiment for a way that I think we can get the feet more stable in that, in their estimation. Takes a long time to load for some reason. So 4.3 not responding. Okay. In fact, I don't even think I want to be opening that, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. What's up, buddy? Look at him go. Hooray, hooray. So this is what we're working with. It's the treadmill data. I'm just kind of like sliding it along just for funsies. Great. Go by. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch this, which is the FreeMoCap Blender add-on from VS Code using Jacques Luc's Blender development add-on or extension, what do they call it? Blender. This one, which is probably someday it's gonna just like stop working because it's deprecated. But oh, it's updated recently. Good on you. All right, BX, and then I say BB. Let's open 4.3. Welcome to the party, pal. And what I wanted to do, so click out of that, hit N. There's FreeMoCap, and this should also have the nice view settings because old AJ showed up in the comments, was like, "Why don't you use my nice view visualizer stuff?" And I was just like, "Well, it's because it was on that computer and it just like hadn't installed it, and I wasn't really planning on doing that much with it. I just kind of started playing, but this one will have that on there." And so the first thing I want to do is reload that data just straight from the add-on. I don't need to go through FreeMoCap. And it will load from fresh because it does save data out, but it loads it from the old data, which is like a little bit, it actually kind of works out in this case, but it's fine. And then what I'm going to do, did I do that already? Add plantar bone. Add plantar bone equals true. Do that false. So this thing, I just added this sort of before I started recording. BR. And we'll talk about it in a little bit. But for now, okay, so I'm going to point you. I could go here. Did I already pull this in from yesterday? I don't think so. So that'll be in that sync thing folder. In this place, in this place, in this place. This is the folder we want to specify, right? It'll save over this blend. Will it? It should. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it will. But we have a copy of it from yesterday, so it's right there. That's the original. Go. There we go. Oh, someone said. Why are we sad? Path does not exist. FreeMoCap from recording. Media pipe does not exist. Do I need to rerun it? I shouldn't have to. Okay, so you're sad because all this stuff. Oh, FreeMoCap. Oh, I know why. It's because there's some bug in how this updates, so it got the wrong path. like if it's not empty when you search for it, it like appends it to the previous one or something. But I should be able to just do that. Or I just copied the path straight. Now, hey, where are we at? Come on. Oh, something's running. Did it do that on purpose? I don't know. Give up. BB. I have Alt BB bound to start Blender in that extension. Alt BB is start Blender. Alt BR is reload the add-on. Alt BX is shut down Blender. Define system. Okay. N. This guy. Now, delete all of you. Enter all of you. Don't freak out, everybody. Go. There we go. All right. So, yeah. So last time this worked nicely, and there was just kind of like a familiar problem where like the ankle, like the feet gets kind of like a little bit wobblier than I would like for them to be, sort of owing to media pipes. Like media pipe really likes it. It doesn't do great viewing things from behind, so you get a lot of front shots, but then the feet are far away, so they like in the back of the gait cycle, it loses track of the heel and it has some like wobbly foot stuff going on. Is it long? I guess it's longer than the test data, so I might have to add some more. Like Philip cleaned up the print statements, but he cleaned them too much. Like we need more. Because some of these processes are slow, so it needs to be spitting out information so that I know it hasn't like hung on something. Anyway, so I'll show you in a second, but I think that we can make the feet better by just adding kind of like an additional like bone object to the rigid body enforcement algorithm. Which goes through and sort of like it uses like the measured data of the joint centers and stuff, and then like measures the mean distance between the 2 points, and then alters the children and their children to like so that the distances are always constant. And works really well and makes a lot of things possible and blah blah blah. Yeah, see, I gotta add some more stuff to there. But the feet are they're kind of, the media pipe feet are super simple, which I don't like at all, but it's fine. But it's like an ankle, a heel, and a toe. So they currently look like this. So there's nothing connecting the heel and the toe. They're both coming off the ankle. So that's what we still doing? We thinking? We doing stuff? Doing great. So that's what I added this little add plantar bone thing here to the get bone definitions. And I set it to false, so like by default it doesn't happen, just in case it screws up something else, because anyways, and it kind of just adds this like additional bone to the end of is it a list or a dictionary? I guess it's a dictionary. So it's not ordered, but it could be ordered. And it basically just connects the toe to the heel and sort of we'll try to maintain that as a constant distance there. Yes, pseudo-tie. Real-time streaming is coming. That is like one of the main targets of V2. So right now it's all post-processed. XR animator. I don't know who they are. I'll look them up. Thanks. But yeah. AI based. Ugh. Sorry to say that, but I'm wary of any of that. I'm not against it. They're just using media pipe. Yeah, it's the same basic idea. Are they doing single camera? I'm looking at this. I don't know them, but I'll look into it. I'm guessing that they're using a media pipe or something like it, and then building a model off of the single camera output. Around here, I'm pretty focused on like multi-camera setups just because of like the scientific aspects of it. But thanks for letting me know about them, and I'll check them out. This is kind of, yeah, real-time output is coming. It's just, I've got to focus on stuff. What are we doing? What was I talking about? Yeah, so, right. So this is adding an additional bone. Oh yeah, wait, this is done loading now. And let's wait for me to actually get into the scene. Doink, doink, doink. Hiding under the desk to give it a good view of the calibration board. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I like VTubers. I'm definitely down to support the VTube community. But my primary job and focus is research. I'm a neuroscience professor. So this is I'm mostly focused on this as like a research tool, but there's a lot of people in the community that are animators and VTubers and streamers and stuff like that. So I'm certainly interested in that type of thing. Yeah, but that's why like the first pass was this like record and then process, because then if it's no real time, you can crank up the computational power by a lot. And I've been working tirelessly to refactor everything so it can work in real time. Okay, but I don't have a ton of time today, so thank you for that. Thank you for this system animator online friendo. I'll look into what they do. And yeah, you should check out our Discord server. I think it's linked to somewhere around here. There's a lot of people in there who are sort of interested in similar stuff. And yeah. Okay, focus. What are we doing? We're doing that. Okay, yeah. So then we have. Okay, so here we have me in my house on this cheapo treadmill. And then I start walking. Hide. Wait. Oh. Hide? Yeah. Wobble, wobble. I guess we don't need that anymore, at least for the time being. And. Okay. So there we go. It looks pretty good. The head is not oriented properly, I discovered, but that's okay. And the bones are mostly okay. There's some improvements that could be done, but it's still, yeah, it's quite good. We're a big fan. And the thing that I want to look at today, okay, I can do this with this, I think. Motion paths, show line. Just give me that center of mass, nice. And give me that heels. I want heels. Do I have heels? Oh, I don't have heels. Ooh. Well, that's okay. I kind of need the heel specifically, so I'll just do it manually. Okay, and what was I doing here? Range, round frame. Before is 60, after is 0. Calculate, do it. Turn off that. Doop. Boo. This, yeah. So it's that little hiccup that I want to see if I can get rid of. Doop. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop. Blah, blah, blah. Boop, boo, doop. Did I do it? What's going on? Oh, calculate. Calculate. And you, friend, are, see, that's the left foot. Left foot, so right foot is red. Left foot is any other color. It's not green because of colorblind people. Yeah. I mean, it looks great. And I specifically, for Andres, who is probably watching, I'm specifically looking at the heel and toe because I have experience looking at gait cycles and I know what those trajectories should look like in a way that I don't have that intuition for the ankle just because of my own experience. I also think the heel is going to be the most likely to show this little like hiccup in the back. So I think, okay, this is where we also test. Oh, this is also, I fixed the images plane thing. I'm not sure if I already said that. Okay, so let's see. Let's take this big, oh, I gotta parent these back to that. It's fine, I'll fix that later. I did this as a collection. I should have done it. It was the parenting thing for to master rest. Okay, grab X, move them over by update all paths. Great. Ooh, does that, I'm curious if the the thing Andres knows. Base of support. I do want to see if that works. Add base of support. Okay, that's the vertical projection, which I think those are like linked in some way. Does it have to? Oh, shapely module. Okay, I have to add stuff. I don't have much time, so I will focus on that later, but it's coming. It's coming. Okay. Okay, so now you see. Now what we will do is we will test a variety of things. What we'll do is we're going to go back into the code because this is running from source, and we're going to turn this add plantar bone to true. And I don't really know if this is going to work because it's relatively dummy. It's dumb. It's very stupid. And I'm also not being, should I do it for everything? I don't know if it would, like, there might be other stuff that doesn't match up. But I think this is also gonna be a test of like the load the same data twice, because I think it will just increment this and like add everything again. So, and I think what will happen, again, this is super hacky, but I think what will happen is that by adding this bone, when we do this enforced rigid bones thing, it'll do the whole process that it would do otherwise to rigidify the bones, but it will also do an additional bone connecting these two together, and specifically from the toe to the heel. So I think it will rigidify this heel segment, and then I think it does it in order. I might have to change it to an order dict. Because I think the order might matter here. But basically, after it's all done, it'll just do like one more rigidification pass from the toe to the heel, and kind of like it'll like overwrite the original heel position with like the one that should be a constant distance from the toe, and then I think the rest of the stuff gets built by connecting the empties. So it might just work. It'll be hard to tell, but that's where the doubled recording I think will be really helpful, because we can like check and see if this little like if it fixes and helps with this. Okay, so let me hit Alt BR, reload the who's it. Dinkadaboo. And then blah 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 blah. Right. Moment of truth. Don't clear the scene. I think it'll just go. I think if I just hit it, it'll just go, but we'll find out. Boink. Something. I mean, we're not gonna know until it's done running. Oh, it does have the planter. Oh, it doesn't. Interesting. 133.64. Okay, it does change. Interesting. We might need to be more clever about how we handle that. It's just an attempt. We'll figure it out. Yeah, and again, we gotta add more prints here. Like Philip cleared them out so that it would not overwhelm the terminal. But we need them. You can't, like, for long recordings. This isn't even a very long recording, but the process takes time. It's like relatively slow code, so you just need to have more visual output because it's just, otherwise you're just sitting here waiting and looking at the dot 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 and hoping for the best. Which is our current circumstance. Still here? Pseudo tie? Pseudo tie? So yeah, let me look at this other while that's running. Let me see what I can see about that. Oh, ads. No, stop ads. I hate ads. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about them fans. They're fine. That's how I know it's working. It's doing great down there. Ooh. Oh, I'm just gonna loading 3x, which I think is. Oh, this is a 3JS thing. Oh, hello. Control to pan. Okay, so you got like an FBX loader. This feels like a 3JS thing. Enable motion capture to control the atom with your body. Protocol. Use a webcam. I'm guessing this is running media pipe under the hood and then mapping straight onto their single camera 3D output. Which is good because that means we can probably. I mean, what's their license? Are they cool? You cool, buddy? What's your license? Better be cool. I want to be friends. But it depends. You know, if you have a license. Oh. Are you. Do you have a. What's your deal? Who is this? Yeah, media pipe. TensorFlow JS. Interesting. Who are you, friendo? Where do you live? Do you have a space? Or are you just a singular fellow? Oh, you got a whole story. Oh, someone said. Yeah, okay, so it borked out because of that. Okay, so something. So there was a name collision somewhere. But is this the new one or the old one? Well, I think this is. Well, let me clear the scene. Try it again. Japanese guy. Based on Google code. It's floss. Great. Yeah, the Google code in question is the media pipe. It's the same basic tracking algorithm that we're using, but like as a scientist researcher person, I'm like a little more like constrained to the data that I'm allowed to like trust. So the part of the code where they do the 3D estimation from a singular image plane, that's a lot of like machine learning stuff, and it's kind of like in my like scientist mind, that's kind of where it like breaks with like an empirical measurement. So the system we've been developing is using a multi-camera system, so it's using just the two-dimensional data from the same source and then doing like a little calibration dance and then doing like triangulation, so it's more akin to like traditional marker-based motion capture, and it produces, I think, like better like more reliable 3D data for the, you know, as you would expect for sort of it's more data. But what's nice is like this fellow has clearly put a lot of work into like the UI and the, you know, the like, you know, the model and like adding different FBX models and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's nice because it's like we we get the data and we store the data that he's using for this, because there's a whole like depth channel that we just kind of like, we save it but we don't use that data. We triangulate everything. What the nice thing about that is that it means that we can probably like interface together if we wanted to be friendly, which I hope we do. Let's see. Yep, holistic. Yep. Oh yeah, nice. Where are mocap options? Body tracking options. Boop boop boo. Full body. Full body MePipe vision. Let's do it. Yeah, pose workers. Nice. It's great stuff. Nothing else. I'm looking forward to like looking through the code just to kind of see how things are done. Am I doing it? Am I saying anywhere? No. Okay. Clear scene. Load data. Webcam. Okay, yeah. Enable webcam file input. Yes. Sure. This should show up soon. No face mesh data. Well, don't look at me. Oh, hello. Yeah. I recognize you, little Dotto. It's freaking out. Yep. And then there's some kind of a scaling issue that's making this not show up. There we go. Yeah, right. And he's just driving. Oop. Nice. Yeah. It's hard when it's this close to the screen. Cool. Nice. Noise making sync of the information for writing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Java. Seeing what you're saying. Like, yeah, having like the metadata attached to the frame is a good idea. Let me show you a little bit of. Let's see. While you're running. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off. I'll be back though. Good for you. This reminds me of a more advanced version of like what was it? Blendar mocap from CG Tinker, who I believe he stepped away from the project because it's a lot. Yeah. You're doing that. Media pipe tracker. So this is Skelly Tracker, which is the tracking, the new version of the tracking backend of the stuff that we're using in FreeMoCap. It's still using MediaPipe kind of standard. Oh, you didn't run? Why didn't you run? Who? Did I break something? I often do. Someone said. That looks to me going to be clear tape over the information that a creator would use on a clapboard scene. Over the information that a creator would. I see. So you're suggesting like sort of combining this with like, you know, like the classic like movie like clack thing, like not necessarily this, but like clear tape over the information that a creator would be on a film clapboard scene take, etc. I think I know what you mean by that. But yeah, there's at least on the software side of things, in terms of like the physical hardware that would be helpful for that. I haven't thought really, like I thought about this because it's sort of necessary for the computation, although I would love to get away from the need for this for calibration. Okay, first of all, where are we at on time? Okay, I'm running out of time for this, so I would like to show this. I think I can make that happen. That's .venv for some reason. Why are you even here? That one shouldn't be here. I suspect that our friend has not given up control. There's something's holding on to the webcam. Maybe not them. UV sync. Okay. And you're gonna get mad. Are you gonna do it again? Yeah, what's up? What's up, friend? I know what's up. You need to be cycled. Plug it, unplug it, plug it back in. Oh, unless it's trying to get this friend, and then getting blocked because the Skelly Tracker webcam is dumb. So I'll bet. Wow. Oh, not you. Okay, and then I'll say you. Yeah. I know the problem. It's number 1 is this camera. Sorry, number 0 is this camera, and this is currently 1. So I'm just gonna solve this problem like a dummy, and it's just a test at that on this one anyway. Same deal? No, that's the previous one. Unless I'm missing something important. So you should flash green. Cap dot is open. Cap dot is opened. True. Okay. So it was this. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Java one you just linked to is there. Oh, you shared an image. Sorry. Yeah. Something like this would be really useful, I think, just to like bake the data in to the image, like you said. It would be super cool if there was a way to like combine this type of a thing with this type of a thing, which may have been what you were recommending. But yeah, focus on what we're doing. Okay, I'm still confused about why is this. Okay. Image none, success false. I don't understand. I don't have time. Work on that later. Skelly Tracker. Work in progress, like everything. Okay, so this one has now had the hypothetical foot length cleanup applied. Whether or not it helps is a question we'll have to figure out later. Okay, so turn on the motion tracks for the heels. Okay, motion paths, path type, around frame, 60 before, 0 after. Calculate. Thing I just said. Good job. No keyframes. Custom color. Blue for the left. Custom color. Red for the right. Turn off your Kuzets. You're still weird. 60, 0. Update path. Okay. Alrighty. And I got to figure out why that the double load thing didn't work because of some path collision. It was like hips 001 was not recognized. So there was some. It's a familiar problem. It's cropped up again. Okay. Well, it's not perfect. Obviously, there's still some hiccuping, but it's the question of is it better than the previous? Which I don't. It looks different. I don't think it's better. I think it's different. I think you're just trading one issue for the other. So I think it's need to be a little more clever with how I handle. Thanks for subscribing, Pseudotai. Appreciate you. I need to turn on my notifications that make that go ding, because I at some point in this development I didn't do that. I deleted that somehow. Not deleted. I don't know, disabled. But thank you. I appreciate you. In the VTuber community, we'll make you all spooky skeletons before too long. No, we're like I was saying, I think with the like the Blender side of it and the FBX sort of like side of it. Oh, thanks. I wouldn't say it's an afterthought, but it's like it's not my expertise. Like I don't really know. I'm learning how it works. At this point, I think I've learned quite a bit. But a lot of this has been kind of developed by the FreeMoCap community. AJ, who I've mentioned, Andres, is doing a lot of this work and building the skeleton and stuff like that. Skelly is the mascot of FreeMoCap. Skelly FreeMoCap. Friendly skeleton. And I mean, for all my complaints about the heels there, this is looking pretty dang good. Like for three $10 webcams and some like I don't know what this even is, like TikTok shop under desk treadmill. Like I didn't buy it, my friend of mine did and gave it to me. But I think it was like less than $100. It's a fairly crappy treadmill, but like you ain't gonna tell me this ain't gait data. Like you ain't like that's gait, baby. That's what we got. I mean, that's pretty incredible to be like I don't know, to get this in your apartment for as little as it costs. Like, and the setup is getting easier and easier. It's very cool. I think I can think of a lot of science types. Like you can do a lot of work with this type of data. Like it's not going to be like you're not going to get the fidelity out of this as you're going to get out of like like I have a $250,000 motion capture system in my lab with like a $150,000 treadmill. Like yeah, it's going to be more precise. But this is like 6 orders of magnitude cheaper. And you can do a lot with that. You can do like that is I would say personally respectable. I would respect this in a heartbeat. Okay. Skelly, say goodbye. Armature, say goodbye. Look at these guys. This is like the more honest data. This is the rigid body estimations. So these little segments there here are all constant length. And warble garble. Yeah. You can kind of see how like MediaPipe just kind of MediaPipe is based off tracking the face, and it builds the rest of the body off of the face. So when it's viewing someone from behind, it makes a best guess at where the face is, but you can imagine if you try to triangulate these positions from the multiple viewpoints, you're going to get some weirdness. So it kind of gets cleaned up a little bit. It probably looks better than it really is. But it's good. Okay. Oh, I can't use the basis support because I have to install the dependency, which I am happy to do later. I also want to check my theory that I've been sort of living for a while saying that we can't have, like, we have to avoid dependencies because of some permissions error. But I re-imaged that other computer, so I want to check that because it's like getting a little annoying. And look at you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, procedural leg placement. That is the traditional approach. That is the current, like, all the videos of people in like VR headsets, and then like they crouch and the legs go like warble garble because it's kind of like it's doing basically like inverse kinematics between like the head and the ground, which I'm guessing is sort of what you were probably doing, because like with VR in particular, it's like you get head and hands pretty readily, and then you can kind of like infer a lot of the rest of the body from that. And for like aesthetic purposes, like games and animations and stuff like that, it's kind of like it's like okay, it's fine, does well enough. But yeah, from the scientific perspective though, it's like you can't make up that data. We need that data to be more like I think a lot about the difference between like measurement and calculation versus like inference. So like estimating depth from a 2D image. That's inference. You're not really calculating that. You're kind of guessing. So it's kind of yeah. Anyways, I'm pleased with this business. And now, okay, now I gotta go. Thanks for popping in. See you around. More skeletons and treadmills and wiggly guys. And AJ, I promise, I will. It's like, it's so funny. It's like when I'm using like the tools that I'm building with people, and it's like it's my version is not like set up properly. It's like, because I really want to. The thing that I was doing of I shall do it real quick just because I want to see how that goes. Okay, so here we are. We're going back here. We grab him. Oh right, and it starts walking on frame like 800. I believe. Let's say 850 or 900. And 2600. And okay, so I'm gonna grab and then click. This grab and then. Okay, so we got that, and then on this frame, I would like for you to be, let's say 75 meters away. I'm gonna turn that off, turn that here. Oh, wrong way. Negative 75 meters. And then we're missing something here. Oh, that's just the motion path. Why is it going that way? Okay, you go away. You go away. And you say negative 75 meters away. Right? Oh wait, yeah, so okay. Oh, we don't need, and then we can actually, I'll take you with me. Grab in the Y, get a little bit farther back, and then we start walking. There we go. Look at these. Update all paths. Look at you go. Look at you go. Is it fast? That's fast. Okay. Doink. 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 Oh, wait. Negative 60. I think 60 was... Yeah, so 60 is a little bit too short. A little bit too short. So I'm going to say, let's say negative 65. Go. I'm looking at if the angles slide back. Because I'm just cheating now and just moving the whole... I'm basically just moving the whole world at what I assume the mean treadmill speed was. Oh, update paths. Oh, and then I can say make a new camera here, and then I can't remember how to look. Is it like Shift Alt 0 or something? Camera, align camera, Control Alt Numpad 0. Doink. There we go. And then I say camera, you have a parent. Oh wait, say camera data origin. Oh wait, yeah, active, and then say you parent. Nice. And now I say you, and I go, is it this one? Haha. And now as we move, there we go. Look at us go. Look at us go, guys. Wait. Alt Shift H. Huh? Still looks a little fake to me. I guess it's kind of dragging, but we can figure that out. Just going for a walk. Just walking down the street. Nice. It's great. There you go. Wherever it is, wherever you're going, there it is. Definitely. Oh, because it's easing in too. It's not the velocity, I think, is doing an ease in movement or something. But still, pretty good. I gotta run. I keep saying that, but it remains true. Okay, it's been real. Thanks, guys. Bye. Mwah.